bottle trash, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child. And then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think.
Hey girlie, welcome back to another episode of Hair and Heart Talk with your girl Destiney.Arianna, where I collab with BeautyExchange to give you these wig reviews and try on these wigs so you don't have to. Today I'm trying on my girl Swirl 104. She is from the melted hairline from the line Swirlista. This is the color Spice Cognac, but she does come in 8 other colors, as you can see. This is a deep 5-inch C part, which you can see here, but I'll get into that a little bit later so we can really dig into the construction of this wig. And make sure you stay tuned, because today's Heart Talk is going to be about how the version of you you're becoming would not tolerate some of the stuff that you still been tolerating, okay? Can we talk about this, sis? But first, let's just get into this wig review. Let's get to it. Now, I'm going in with the Kiss foundation because I just feel like it matches my skin the best. I already pre-cut the lace off the screen. If you want to see how I do it, go look at my other videos or let me know and I'll show you how I do it. This is what it was looking like straight on. I'm not gonna lie, she was actually very, 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 very cute already. You can't tell me she wasn't. Now, was the parting a little short? A little bit, because y'all know we like at least 6 inches because that makes it look more natural. That's how you get that wiggy look when it's, you know, a short parting space. But hey, we can make it work because she's T a little bit. So I went ahead and put that, also a little more makeup on my edges, well, on the edges of the lace, and I started going in with my fingers to see, you know, if I was gonna have to use the wig brush all the time or if I could just go through it with my fingers. Clearly she's soft enough to go through it with my fingers. I wouldn't say the most softest, like giving pack hair, but hey, you see she's not getting stuck. There's no tangles. I pretty much just fluffed her out with my hands to see what the real texture is giving, because y'all know we don't wear no synthetic wig straight out the box the way it comes. And then I just went ahead and started to pin my hair up or clip it up because I don't like to glue my hair down with a whole bunch of hair in my face. I don't know how some girls do it. Y'all be doing the dang thing, but not me, okay? So this wig, although it is a 5-inch deep part, it still has the lace, you know. It's giving 13 by 5-inch deep part. It doesn't say if it's if it's 13 inches across the forehead, but either way, I still had to cut it at the ear tab, because if you really want it to fit on your whole face, ear to ear, you gotta cut it. You know, it seems better if you don't cut it because that's how it came, but I'm telling you, once you cut it at the ear tabs and make adjustments, it fits even better. And that's a word for somebody. So let's get into today's Heart Talk. And we're in the process of transitioning from a version of us that we no longer want to be to the version of us that we know is the best version. We get to this weird phase of kind of backsliding, still self-doubt, still doubting ourselves and not trusting our voice, still giving in to certain situations that we know either drain us or that we just have outgrown, whether it's relationships, friendships, careers, looks. And this is what I use to spray my wig down. This is the Kiss Lace Bond. I'll leave it in the description in case you want to know. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Regardless, we get to a point where we kind of know who it is we want to be, and then we know when our life is no longer aligning. And although we're putting in the work to grow and change, some things still seem to be slipping through the cracks. And it's like, well, why is that? Just like these little hairs I had to keep pulling. But it's okay. You saw how I pulled it right out and kept on going. I had a little stained face, but I kept going, because sometimes that's how it can be. When you're trying to uproot old things, they could be stubborn, but you got to keep on going. Because I know what I can get out of this wig. I know what outcome I can get. I know that she can turn into something beautiful. Just like when you know you have a beautiful outcome for yourself, a beautiful version of yourself that you know you're going to get to, you got to keep going and really trust God and trust the process and know that you are who you think you are. You are who He says you are. And it's time to stop second guessing and doubting, because the version of you that you're becoming, you know it's time to walk away. You know you don't have to tolerate that. You know you're not mean for having standards and having boundaries. You're not mean for having standards. You're not mean or uppity for walking away fast. You just no longer stay where you're not valued. Period. So when we do get to doing these things and feeling like this, like if I know I'm supposed to be this type of woman, why do I keep making these decisions? Just know you're not stuck, girl. That's what the enemy wants you to think. It's a process. You have to reprogram your mind. This is why you have to renew your mind daily. Our choices align with the woman we're becoming. And before you know it, girl, you will be better and better, and you'll stop doing less of those things and feeling more feeling like more of that woman that you know you are. That's today's heart talk. Let me know in the comments if you can relate, or if you're in that phase currently, or if you made it out. As it relates to this wig, I made it out to the other side too, girl, because we're out of that wilderness, we're out of that hard phase. She's starting to come together. All I had to do was add a little bit of that same foundation to my part, define it. We define our synthetic wigs just like we do these real wigs, okay? That's how we get them to look like a dupe. And you already know the next part, we gotta hot comb that girl. So I use the BX Babes wax stick, which you can also get online or in the store. I will link it for you below. Any products I use in this video are most likely going to be from BeautyExchange because they did sponsor this video, and I will have them all linked for you, so you don't have to do any hard work, hun. It's right there. I usually keep my hot comb on about 10 or 15. Do not turn it up any further, girl, or that rig is gonna be crunchy and fried like a bucket of KFC fried chicken, and that is not the look we're going for. To make the wig look more natural, I always do the two pieces in the front back a little bit, and then I'll do the top going down. If you can see what I'm talking about here, you see I'm holding it out, I'm going down. But do you see how in the front of that part of my hair it's like slicked back? That's because I combed it back first with the hot comb, and now I'm going over the top. So pushing it back like that a little bit in the front gives it a more of a realistic look. And don't be afraid to really get anywhere with that hot comb. Like, I had to put the wax on there a little bit more and keep on pushing that thing back until you get the desired look that you're looking for. I tell you, girl, play around with that thing. Don't be shy. Experiment with the wig. You're not gonna mess it up. Well, if you use my videos as a guideline, you shouldn't mess it up, because I want you to learn how to be able to make your wigs look good as well, because it's really not that hard. Anybody can do it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to feel and look like that woman that you bought, okay? Because every time you buy a new wig, you turn into a new woman. And she's giving, I'm classy, never had to do too much. Yes, I get money, and I praise the Lord, still being the baddest mama out there. So that's how I need you to feel when you wear her. And if you're not feeling like that, then you need to watch this again. Because one of the good things about this wig, again, is that the fact that it is pre-styled. There's soft waves, soft curls. You don't have to flat iron or curl your hair. All you have to do is play with it until you like it. Play with it with the paddle brush. You see, I'm just molding her with my hands in the brush. If I had to give any feedback or negatives on this hair, I would just say I wish that the part did go back a little bit further. We just need a 6-inch minimum part always, okay? And she could have been fuller. But other than that, the hair on this wig was pretty. She was easy to mold, sleek, and a classy look. This is the type of wig that you can wear out in public and run your fingers through it and not have to worry about it being nappy and tangled and embarrassing yourself, because the fingers wouldn't go through. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, let me know in the comments if that's ever happened to you, and if you would wear this wig, what you think about her. And if you need her and gotta have her, shop mybeautyexchange.com or in your stores, and make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow our social media so you don't miss out, and let me know what you want to see, girls. And I hope to see you back for our next heart talk. Love you. See you in the next video. Bye.
Young and private jets, taking trips. Come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today. Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who